You mean like now? Or
Yes.
perhaps now.
I'm recording now.
What about before? You know
Yes.
what? Just play the fucking game. I'm messing with you, and I will continuously.
Howdy, y'all! Welcome back to this shitty-ass game known as Hunt Down the Freeman. Joe and I, we took a little break because of how stupid this game is, but we're back, and we gotta finish it, so we will. Let's see what else happens in Mitchell's precious little life.
I like how I'm pretty sure that the rules for having to finish a game on this channel actually consist of it's not a quality question, but rather whether the game is so fucking easy and just devoid of content that there's literally no excuse besides the fact that it may send us to the hospital.
I just noticed Mitchell's dabbing.
Oh, I didn't want to bring it up in front of you or the kids, but yes, he is in fact smelling his own elbow so violently that I am a bit worried that he doesn't use deodorant. But let's go to New Alaska.
Yep. Yeah, but don't worry. We're gonna be getting back to In Sound Mind eventually, because we gotta finish that game. I've got a new computer that can handle the processing speed, probably. Okay, welcome back to New Alaska.
I do like how you have a bread knife. Is there bread to cut? Probably not.
No, but there are, ant lions.
Oh, wow. I know this is completely unrelated to anything that's happening in the game currently, but Bing has specifically banned certain words from being used on its AI platform, and I don't know if the words are Big Bird, Natalie Portman, Denny's, or World War II. I'm guessing the fourth.
I'm guessing it's World War II, because they wouldn't want people making AI pictures of Hitler.
Well, I
intentionally.
also had the thought of, creating pictures that essentially undermine certain bits of history, and nope.
Contact.
Yep,
Fuck! Combine. I got ganked by a fucking turret.
Yeah, I noticed the charge directly at it method was,
Well, what would you suggest?
I would be really quiet, and perhaps wait until it's asleep.
Wait,
nice job.
I've got a combine rifle. I forgot about that.
How did you whack the box with 2 claymores on it, and just absolutely came out of it without a scratch?
I mean, because I'm Mitchell, I guess.
Mitchell literally fell over at the first sight of potentially Gordon Freeman and was left in such a miserable state that his only reason for living is to find Gordon Freeman and kill him. This man is worthless, and this game is way louder than it used to be. These are terrible accents of animals, but they're happening nonetheless.
I got a shot. I'm trying to make sure what else I've got.
I swear. It legitimately sounds like the antlions are showing up on a fucking weathercopter. It is loud.
You realize this is what antlions sounded like in actually Half-Life 2.
Well, somebody did not mix this out very well. I'm gonna have to turn to this thing completely up. Wow. Okay, the difference between loud and soft is...
I do not have... I can't do this for some reason.
This part's easy, which is fair, because it's literally just clay pigeon shooting. Is this one of those cases where... Can you just dodge everybody?
I wish, but I've got a freaking turret that's gonna start auto-firing as soon as I'm in range.
Contact.
What is range? Is range the elevator, or is it after you get off the elevator?
Range is elevator.
Okay, I sense the problem.
I'll do ya!
Yeah, so you're essentially
Fuck.
trapped in this 2x4 box. You cannot go left, right, or behind you, and the thing that is inevitably going to kill you, I would save here.
I need to get... I'm not... Oh, there's a hunter.
The turret wasn't your problem. Can you believe that?
The turret wasn't my problem, but the helicopter is.
There was a helicopter?
I can definitely hear one charging up. I have minor PTSD from the fucking car in the episodes.
Oh. Yep. Like I said, I would just stop.
The thing is that there's no place I can stop to save because everywhere is fucking danger.
I would at least like you to run past the turret and into the hidey hole where nobody above you is going to be able to see you, so you don't have to keep going up the elevator. I know it's not much, but you know how much time I'm losing out of my life? I can count the seconds every single time that you do this.
Go
it's
ahead.
At least 8. Oh, it might be more. I don't like it. Let's just put it that way. None of those people are shooting at me. That's all I'm saying.
Saved.
Unfortunately, you picked the one time that you do this that you somehow had the least health, which I... Thank God that you can't hardly save over anything else that you've done.
Contact.
I may make this harder than the turret section.
Contact.
Are you sure you're gonna get through this okay?
I'm done with this level already.
It's very brave of you to just stand in front of that guy for so long.
I'm gonna turn off God mode as soon as I'm out of danger, I promise.
You're never gonna be out of danger. This is head down to Freeman. You can just go. That's right. You went behind it.
Okay, I'm in the next.
Not care.
I'm in the next level. It can't follow me now. It's despawn.
It kind of looks like the ceiling caved in against your will. Oh, you can definitely keep cheats on. There's no reason. You're gonna need them. I know you don't want to need them, but
I want to do as much of this legitimately as possible, even if this is the shittiest game ever made.
one of the points that seems to be completely forgotten is that with the way Half-Life was designed, there's a reason that there was both health and ammo in the process of doing battle with the enemies, because both were needed. This isn't the type of game, it's very run and gun heavy. The idea that you can just go through, there's no barriers to protect you. This isn't fucking Gears of War. Gears of War is far worse. The whole concept was you gotta pick the right weapon for the right type of battles and prepare yourself that way, and obviously make all your shots and just be generally successful, but... So yeah, no binoculars for fighting any of the bad guys. Unless it's those with like the black ink on them that... Fuck you, train, I guess.
I'm using the train for cover.
You're lucky that the AI in this game sucks so hard that they are obviously going to look at these two and be like, I can do better. Unless that was all of them.
It wasn't all of them.
That was sneaky of them. Did not expect. Honestly, I want to say that they didn't hear you shooting anybody. How did they? So half the time the AI are way better than they should be. They heard you walking through snow.
Apparently. Or they just heard the...
That could be a solid barrier.
That is a solid barrier for some reason. Apparently I killed that guy in one shot.
You easily could have... Gosh damn it, you probably had somebody on retirement day. Fucking 80 years old with arthritis in every joint and most organs, and you just fucking
what?
knock them out.
I think I just...
the appendix.
I think I just got an Uzi. And a rifle?
Okay, so the Combine are now both Russian and Israeli.
What is this? Wait for the elevator?
I wasn't so sure if there's a path. It could literally be... Was there a hole at the end of the hall? I know that this was... No, yeah, that does seem to accomplish changing who's allowed to walk across the street. Oh! Does that matter?
I have no idea.
As long as you didn't need beyond that. Oh, okay, it's one of those crystals that ends the world, like the first time.
Is there a point to this?
I don't know. It's just... Okay, that was a giant barrier. Fair.
It doesn't appear...
I wouldn't make any of the map over there either. Oh. But you were supposed to come over here because... Yeah. Is this as close as we ever been to these guys?
Yeah. I kind of want to put...
There's a belt, and that's it.
I kind of want to put the poor sod out of his misery.
Well, then make sure you take him out with one shot. Ah, interesting. He is somehow immune.
This guy does not actually exist. Okay.
He has got, honestly, tight ass. And beyond that,
there we go.
Oh, he's vulnerable from that angle. What the fuck?
There wasn't any point in that either.
He'll probably just get up.
Nice innie penis.
I don't think he has a lot of time to be active that way. Ah. You know what? Don't blame you. I honestly don't know if whatever your name is, Carl, has hands to speak of. I see one. No guarantees there's a second.
I literally don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
And there wasn't some kind of door at the end of this that you can walk through and... What? What's through here?
Oh, it's an elevator.
I can't profess to have played this game before. I didn't know that was going to happen. Just gut feelings. That was awfully convenient. So there is more to this than just... Oh my lord. Which narrow hallway for no reason do you want to go down? This one looks more inviting.
Here's another problem with this fucking game. The thing with Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 1 is that all the areas were essentially linear. Like, you could always tell where you were supposed to go. Whereas with Hunt Down the Freeman, we've gotten lost multiple times.
Oh yeah, for some reason the general concept of Hunt Down the Freeman is if we make the maps 5 times bigger than they need to, that's actually quite the... I'm underselling that. Sometimes they're 20 times bigger than they have to be. That all of a sudden you're just going to... It expands the game in a way where it forces you to play longer than you have to because you don't know where you're going. And that was a selling point. It's kind of like putting in puzzles that cannot be solved by the human mind unless you can read the mind of the developer. It's like, well, you're not going to get through this very quickly, are you? You're just going to have to guess for 5 hours. But now you're playing the game.
So
I hate those people, but they exist.
At least this is different. This is actually one of the changes. This used to be a barren landscape that you had to wander through until you found it. The person who updated this game added this.
I love... So is this completely redone? Because I legitimately don't know how else you would have gotten up here if not for a giant ramp.
This part was completely redone to add this. We're about to enter a section called Sniper Alley, so expect a lot of death, instant death.
Is there bowling?
I wish.
That's not a good sign.
So while we're having to slog through this area, talk about something better. Fortnite has added 2 new modes that I think you might enjoy.
That's a stretch, considering that they're new modes and Fortnite added them. But go ahead.
One of them is a Lego mode that is basically free Minecraft.
How the fuck did you get fall damage from jumping from a flat surface? 2, are these the snipers? Is that it?
No, this is different.
How did you get shot in front of you and end up 50 feet to your left?
I don't know.
Back to So Fortnite has essentially not only taken Minecraft's idea, but has taken Minecraft's Lego idea, and
Oh no, they made a deal with Lego.
You're kidding me.
Yep, Lego collaborated with Fortnite. Officially.
That's very hard to compute. I understand that the eventual consumer base is effectively the same group.
How the hell am I supposed to get through this?
Part of me is incredibly confused that Lego... Give me a second. I guess they are partially more adult-oriented. I just didn't think that they were in a position... They literally have video games where nobody is allowed to die. Except they did do that Harry Potter skit. I'll admit, the Harry Potter games kind of take away any of their moral high ground.
I don't think this is possible in any regard right here. I don't think they put too many combines there.
What are the boundaries of this area?
I'm guessing either mountainside.
I was just curious if you could get all the way up there and skip. I know that you can fly up there if you have cheats.
I can try.
Like I said, I didn't know exactly how climbable the environment is. This is far more climbable than I expected.
And not anymore, because it's too cold for Mitchell.
Interesting mechanic, where all of a sudden the wind picks up, and instead of climbing a 5-foot hill, it's Mount Everest, and you didn't bring your oxygen. Or a Nepali guy.
Screw it, I'm godding. I hate it. I hate cheating in games, but this one requires it. There's literally a fucking achievement for god moding.
They had to make this section ADA compliant and take out all the snipers because you wouldn't have gotten here if the game had been set up the way it was originally intended. And maybe intended is a strong word. Originally designed. Yeah, this is
again, too exorbitant.
A segment where it would help to have some way to manage such a large group. But they obviously were pre-prepared for somebody to come down the incredibly obvious only one person in a walking area, I guess. They laid out the red carpet just to make sure that 20 people could hit you with bullets at the same time. Single file was the word that I was thinking of. I don't know why I didn't get there. This game honestly is draining away my brain power.
Agreed.
Segment by segment.
Okay, so like the other mode they added is a collaboration with Rocket League, which Epic now owns, called Rocket Racing. Think a version of Mario Kart, just without all the power-ups.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that they have invented auto racing, a sport that has been around since, I mean, we're talking about the 1800s, like, since cars. And they just considered now that you could potentially use cars to, I don't know, go beyond a domed arena and potentially make them go quickly against each other?
It's kind of fun.
Part of me wonders if somebody has done it better.
I'm sure they have. I'm just saying, like, they've added the mode so you can play it now and try it out. What the hell? Where do I go to now?
But I guess you'd have to... so it's in Fortnite.
In Fortnite.
Can you get to it from Rocket League?
No. Rocket League's still Rocket League.
Look, I'm just trying to inject some logic into a situation where Fortnite is essentially includes a mode involving an entirely different game, but the original game does not include that mode, despite the fact that the original game is the one with all of the actual materials.
Assets.
Thank you. Again,
I'm confused
words
again.
are hard today.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
I'll let you figure it out, because I'm trying to figure out the cuts. It's kind of as if you're playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and if you happen to go through the menu, you find out that there's a Kirby segment. Like,
I mean, there was once a demo for Spyro on Crash 3.
Yeah, those weren't the same developers either, were they?
Nope, but they're sister games because of that. Joe, I'm absolutely lost.
Have you saved up here at least?
I have now.
Fantastic. And you have your binoculars out, in case that helps you see... Okay, that... Nice attempt. I was gonna suggest that.
I can't go. I can't move past this turret thing either.
I was gonna suggest that too. So not only the enclosed barriers.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
I'll admit, everything is fucking gray, and you still can bleed. I'm glad you can just create more of that. Fuck, that was super close to your body. Holy shit, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, because Mitchell's apparently fucking invincible.
Did one of those flares just create a barrier?
Nope, it's just a barrier there.
Fucking hell, that was... No warning whatsoever. This is fine. Enjoy jail. Actually, I don't think you can recycle in jail.
Oh, look, a cutscene.
Is this Gary Jules' Mad World?
Mm-hmm.
It probably isn't, but...
A minute, please. I'll be right with you.
Do most people you serve fall through the air
Go
vents?
to your room, honey. Daddy has a guest. I would assume you've come
She's
here
probably
for
also bald, but wearing a helmet.
But your outfit... It doesn't look like someone who would like to sit in my chair.
How comfy's the chair?
I apologize for my rudeness. My name is Boris. I am the administrator of this fine factory.
Look, I don't want to kill you.
What the fuck do you make here,
I'm your
icicles?
daughter. I'm just here for the weapons.
Weapons? Mister, do you have any idea what we produce in this factory?
I don't know, mango chutney.
Not weapons?
Not weapons.
Why are we here?
What are
What?
those things?
What was the plot that got us to Alaska? Oh, that's right, there wasn't any. It's just...
Cremators. Those are from the This is from Beta Half-Life 2.
And overzealous janitors. The Combine are planning to spread them throughout the rest of the world. Get rid of the refuse.
It'd make the funerals faster.
The trash. Keep the streets clean. But in this case, we are the trash.
Also, the child labor was in
Those
Half-Life 2
children?
Beta.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
is
I didn't know that those were.
all the
I don't tend to see children wearing gas masks and wearing camo. Maybe you live in a different part of the country in that respect, but
5 to start to work.
What about those younger than 5?
There are none.
How many are
why
there?
do you fucking care, Mitchell?
About 100.
Can we develop the plot together?
And I have the same feelings.
What's your middle name, Boris?
Disgusts me, but I have to work for them. For my daughter.
Your daughter's your boss?
Only way.
I don't think that's disgusting at all.
Excuse me.
Think about it. Wasn't the main reason we were trying to go to space for decades for the resources? If we had the power to enslave them, wouldn't we? Hell, we enslave our own kind. We couldn't care less about an alien race. That's just nature playing out its own game.
Are you
It's always
philosophizing?
been between
Apparently.
predator and prey. That's the balance. But this time, the tables are turned. They got to us before we got to them, pulling our resources, draining the oceans, enslaving humans. Enjoy your time while you can, Boris, because sooner or later humans will rise up and put a stop to this. But this time round,
I don't want to start ravaging the environment just because Mitchell doesn't think it's a good idea.
come for all of us, even for you and your daughter.
You are a wise
You know what?
man.
I will start that fracking site on fire. Thank you, Mitchell. I was paying attention.
I have to agree that, with what you say, you are correct. We just may be closer to the end sooner than we think. But there's
They've
a
just tried to
difference.
dump a moral to this story in a conversation with a man named Boris that we saw 3 minutes ago.
Humanity.
You're a good man, Boris.
You knew him for 3 minutes.
What do you have in mind?
Do you even know what kind of porn I look at?
And take those kids with me.
You will do this for the children.
Well, I will, but not for the children. I need an army.
Right after you get out of the room, I have to alarm the Combine. You know
If we could enslave
You know
them,
what you have to do.
wouldn't we? I'm thinking about it right now.
I do appreciate it. And I won't forget that.
Mitchell,
Thank you, Mitchell. We'll meet again.
we will.
Did he ask for his name? I'm not sure I caught that part.
I don't think he did.
Hi, MJFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.